How am I going to build 100 startups in 1,000 days? Well, I need to be organized. And today I've just been writing out some, having a bit of a planning session, a bit of an overview session, a bit of a refresh session on everything. Because we selected 12 startups that we were going to finish and do. And we've got some categories for these. And what I'm also trying to do as well is I've dropped one of them because I don't want to do any crypto stuff now, because we've got nonconformity finance, which is going to be how to manage your net worth, work out your minimum viable income and track your net worth month to month and your income and expenses with a nifty spreadsheet, and crypto will be a part of that. So that can come later. So we've got 11 startups, plus what I've got to do, I've got to dance between each individual startup, which will have the blueprint on each page, which the blueprint is split down into the 4 M's on every site. And that is the motive, why we're starting that business. What are the reasons? Because we're getting across here, we want to get across that business is not just about money. It can be about money, but it can be not about money. It can be about money and other things. It can be about just other things. Fun, learning, education, helping, community. So motives is number 1 M. The second M is model, the business model. Is it the newsletter model? Is it the directory business model? Is it the information business model, the agency, the consulting? Is it a combination of those? The third M is the money side of things. Is it free? Is it a one-off payment? Is it a recurring payment? Is it money from affiliate links? Is it a combination of any of those? Is it crowdfunding? That might be in the money side of things as well. And the last M on each of the blueprint pages is going to be the method. So that's going to be, we're showing you how this kind of business, what it's made up of the combinations of motives, models, and the money side of things, and how they play together, showing you that you have a toolbox, like a pantry cupboard full of ingredients, and you can take some of these ingredients and put them together and make your own recipes, business recipes. So the method will be at the end. So that'll just be a numbered sequential step. So if you want to go in and copy that business, there's the method. There you copy it, and it's got the links to the tools and any resources or further education that you need. Each one of those sections in the M will link back. So if you click on the newsletter model from Nonconformity AI, which is a weekly AI newsletter, that will link to Nonconformity Blueprints with the newsletter business model page. So that will give an overview of the page, what that business model is all about, some examples from us and other people, some education and videos that you can read, some tools that you can use for that model. So there's an intertwining dance between each one of the pages and the blueprints page on each startup and website, and the Nonconformity Blueprints home of all of this information. So they'll both be interlinking. So because the motive section's quite new, I wanted to, I need to still work out some of these things. We've got a nice list of models. The money side of things, there's only 4 or 5 options for money. As we said, free, one-off payment, a recurring payment / subscription, affiliate links, the affiliate revenue, or crowdfunding. So some of these we might crowdfund, where we just say, right, we need, so for the wine, for example, we've met a couple of natural wine suppliers. They fit about 600 bottles on a pallet. So if we were going to start a monthly natural wine subscription business to get going, we need a pallet to get going. So if it was 2 bottles of wine a month, we need about 300 people to pay money to get the first pallet, to crowdfund the start of that business. So yeah, I'm feeling good, because what I've also done, I've just been going through and making notes on each business and working out the motives and finalize the model and the money side of things. And also, if there's 4 different categories of my input, which will lead on nicely to how I'm going to start, build and manage, maintain these all of these businesses. Okay, so we've got 11 plus the blueprints to start with. Our aim is to get those finished. Many of them are kind of just about there. It's mainly the words we just need to finish and tidy up a bit of the technical connections. And many of these will just stand alone and run themselves, or there'll be a combination of they'll run themselves, or if somebody needs a bit more help, there's an option to pay us money, and then that's kind of an as and when. So if somebody pays money to consult with me on websites or AI tools, then we'll get the money and then we'll schedule the appointment for them. So that's the schedule. Launch checklist, 4 types. Yeah, the run itself, regular, user, or as and when. So some of them I just want to be a user of. Some of them will need regular weekly updates like the AI newsletter, the tools, etc. One other thing, we're also going to profile business case studies on the Nonconformity Blueprints site as well. So that'll be good and inspiring, because that'll also then link back to tools and our blueprints and businesses that we're doing, but it'll be showing other people doing cool, interesting businesses, again, for some more education, inspiration for you. Yeah, so some of these businesses will need the weekly update, like an hour a week for the AI newsletter, say, an hour a week to update tools and AI tools. So we need a subtle balance of 3 things here. And I've said I only really want to work 3 hours a day, every day. So what I'm thinking of doing is splitting that into 3 1-hour work sessions. So every day I will wake up and do these 3 sessions, and ideally get 2 of those in from like 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So I've only got 1 of those work sessions to get in the morning, or as early as possible as I can, if not later on, or the evening. But I think if I can get 2 of them in before the day begins, then we're going to be off to a really good start. So the 3 sections that I need to be doing, one is going to be maintaining the business. So that might be adding some more things to the blueprints, making sure everything's working, making sure I'm making time for the AI newsletter, making time I'm adding tools, making time to add things and maintain the websites that need a bit of regular love and care, need a bit of updating, or they need some, there's a weekly offering or monthly offering or whatever it may be. So an hour a day in maintaining what's already existing. An hour of the day building and creating new stuff, new businesses. When we have it, and we're going to work on a checklist for all the things we need to do for a new business. There might be 20, 30, 40 things on there that we'll perfect. So whenever we want to launch a new business, we've just got this really nice sequential checklist, which will link into like Nonconformity Launchpad as well and things like that. So yeah, our number 1, maintenance and doing the work for the existing businesses. Our number 2, building, creating new, pushing the business forward by building new stuff. And the 3rd is going to be an hour marketing. So that all of the free marketing things that we are going to be doing. I mean, the main one we're going to be doing is the Nonconformity YouTube channel, which will then ping off to all the other channels. And that will be creating a daily video, building up that channel, and that primarily will be on the business. And we're going to split it into 3 different types of videos on that. And I might just stick to the shorts to start with on this. And it might just stay with the shorts, because that's where it's all at. That links nicely with all of the other things. So making short form content from the off for Nonconformity Company. And 3 different types of businesses. One will be profiling our Nonconformity businesses, but there won't be one every day for that. So we'll have some videos for that profile each one of the startups and any updates for those startups. Number 2 will be business case studies. So it will be case studies on other interesting businesses that we've seen, that we might learn from, or that we might take some elements of and blend into some of ours, or have inspired us to create some of the other startups, some of the other ideas, because we've not got the 100 yet, and we've got many 70 odd websites. Probably won't use all of those. Some will come, some will go, but we've got room for a lot more ideas. So we'll be profiling the case studies for us to learn and to teach and also to teach other people and provide good content for this channel. So yeah, profiling our business is number 1. Number 2, profiling other people's cool businesses and startups. And number 3, we'll just do general business education to fill in the gaps between the case studies and our business. So it'll be a nice mix there. So I'm thinking for those videos, I've got a nice music track. I think I'm going to use handwritten things like this and just use the same audio track every time. So so people know that when they see pink washing up gloves and the pad and hear the music, those three things, they know it's Nonconformity Company. So again, marketing, keeping things consistent. So that feels good to me because it means every time I wake up, I know what I'm going to be doing, and I know the businesses that are already there are going to be taken care of. I know that I'm going to be building new stuff, and I know that I'm always going to be consistently doing the marketing, and that will just really start to pay off, especially because we've learned a lot from YouTube. We've just been talking about everything on here and testing, getting better at speaking, better at reasoning and communicating what the hell we're doing. And so this channel will be really succinct. It will all be about business. The hashtags will keep them short and sweet, like business, startup, and a few others, 3 to 5. So YouTube will know exactly that we are just about business. We're all about business. So they will know, they will not be confused from the very off. The algorithm will know exactly what it's about and exactly where to serve us. And I think just focusing on the shorts and focusing on the business and having a plan with the 3. I like the number 3. You can probably tell, but this will just make things very achievable. So this schedule, we will start very soon, probably this week. I just want to have a couple more sessions, just thinking everything through. And then it's basically, it will just be really simple. I will know exactly what I'm doing the night before when I wake up. And when I wake up, every day is just going to be similar but different. It will have a nice structure, but it's a flexible, fluid structure, which makes sure that we're managing everything, building, keep on building and pushing things forward, and keep on getting the message out there. So that's that.